Page 36, Lefty's back in town. A lot of staccato here. You can do these staccatos, finger staccatos, or wrist staccato, either one. I would encourage you to do both. Play it one time with finger staccato and play it one time with wrist staccato, so you get practice of doing both. But starting with the left hand here. Now the fingering they're showing you in the left hand here, just look at what they're showing. Is here, 5, 3, 1, 2, 1. And then you're going to do a 1, 2, 1, 3. Yeah. I suggest you do this. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Then third measure is 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4. You don't have to cross over the thumb. And you need to be able to do this anyway with the fourth and fifth fingers. So that's good practice. You can use your fingering if you want, of course, but I recommend the 4 on here. Second line is the same thing. Third line, same thing as the first. And the last line, you have the chord with the grace note. F sharp to here. I'm going to play the F sharp. Grace note's a quick little note. Actually, in this piece, you can push them down at the same time and release the grace note. So with the chord, it's here. You're pushing all 3 notes down and releasing the grace notes. So, and the right hand starts on second line, again, staccatos. And then in the last line, the right hand, if you're going to use this position, then you got to cross over to get the B flat. It's unnecessary. There's nothing wrong with moving your hand down. If you don't want to put a thumb on a black note, then come down and put third finger on C. There you don't have to. Just know that once you're done with the line and you repeat back up to the top, then in the second measure, or the second line there, when the right hand comes in, you got to come back up to here. So you don't have to cross over thumb in this piece at all if you don't want to. Now it starts out sort of soft, and then it's gonna get louder as you go up. So it's 1 rest, 3 rest, rest, and then it comes back down on the last measure. Accent the first note, a little more oomph, and then get softer. And there's a tenuto line over the last 8th note. Hang on to that note as long as possible, and you can carry it over just a hair longer than an 8th note. Just a hair. Don't cut it short, is what we're saying. Second line is the same thing. Now they're telling you on this one, go up to medium loud. They didn't say how loud to get on the first line, but I think medium loud is about as loud as you need to get here. So second line, same thing. Rest, rest, a little louder. And it's an accent. Hold that down for 4 counts while you go on with the right hand. And then in the last measure, the right hand is going to get softer. Back down to medium soft. And then the third line is the same as the first. And then the fourth line, you're medium soft. You have an accent on the 8th notes. 1, 2, 3, and. 1 and 2 and 3 and. So, third measure, same thing. Not staccato, and it's soft. See, we're kind of dying away in the right hand. So the first measure is medium soft in the last line. And then the third measure is soft, but no staccato. You're getting softer. You still got an accent on that first B flat, though. But the left hand has sforzando. That's a very strong accent. That is a major, serious accent. So it's here. And it's not staccato, it's 1 beat. So rest. So it's 1, 2, 1, 2. And both hands come up on beat 4. There on that. 1, 2, 3, 4. They come up on 4. So the last line is this way. 1, 2, 4. Up. Like so. So watch the rhythm and the counting in the last line and see if you can get it right on the money. And then those are repeat sign where you repeat it. Let's try this together very slowly to double check the notes and the rhythms and all that. I'm not really going to do much with dynamics. You do the dynamics, and they don't tell you how fast to go. Swagger is not a speed. Swagger is a feeling. Hey, you're Mr. Cool here. It's just whatever. However you feel that is, that's how fast you're going to go. I can't really help you much there. I didn't do swagger in school, so got out on that. Now, when you repeat this, play it second time, there's a note at the top underneath the staff to AVA on repeat. They're simply telling you for the left hand, rather than here, come down here and play the whole second time with the left hand down here. The right hand stays where it's at. That doesn't move. Just the left hand goes down. And we will do that in the Play With Me. That'll be fun. Whoa. So the hands are here to start. Those are the notes involved in the left hand, so that's where the left hand would go. The right hand's here. Okay. 1, 2, ready, go. 1, rest, 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 rest. Rest, 4. Rest, 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 rest. Rest, 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 rest. 4. 1, 2. Rest. 2. Rest. 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 4. 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. Rest, 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 rest. Rest, 4. 1, 2. Rest. 1, 2. Rest. Might go something like this. Now keep in mind this is a jazz piece. So when you perform it, you can actually swing those eighth notes. In fact, you probably should. So I'm going to try that. So it might sound something like this.